when last we left our heroes, you all had just delved into the bottom layers of the Crystal Crown's Rest and found yourselves face to face with a crystal that seemed almost more viscous in form than a solid gemstone. Abraham, in a turn of events that no one saw coming, was the first to rush into the viscous portal that this gemstone was. And then one by one, you all fell into a undercroft, a seemingly ruined fortress covered in crystal. As you battled through the myriad of undead that were throughout this complex, you met with an imp who offered to make it a little bit easier for you if you played along. You played along for a time, but when you saw the chance to escape and were being pleaded with from some other entity deep within the complex to escape this place, you decided to move out and along a mirror that made another portal. You could not see your reflection within it, though the reflection was clear of your surroundings. As you left through it, the imp attempted to stop you, was not able to do so, and Victor lost an arm. Except that was in giant form, so his real arm is still very much intact. As you made it to the other side, you quickly learned that there was an infestation of zombies who in turn were infested by these worms that were trying to dislodge themselves and latch onto your bodies. As you sprinted your way northward, you were making good headway and keeping most of these undead off of you when the portal opened once more. And stepping through it was one Andoros Valorian, the namesake vampire that Vasul has been at odds with for a very long time. He started to assail your group, moving faster than your eyes could keep watch on him. And as the danger was imminent upon every member of your group, Vasul offered himself as a sacrifice, and Andoros accepted. You now know that Vasul is somewhere in the Nine Hells, where you cannot be certain. Though there was much volcanic activity, meteors streaking down from the sky, and red dust as far as the eye could see. We now pan back to our adventurers holed up in their tiny hut, taking a long rest. If there is anything that the group would like to do before actually taking the long rest, like anything to converse about, you may do so. Otherwise, we will take the long rest.
Well,
Please,
Torin,
God,
there
give me
is
back
one
my
thing
key.
that we want to talk about.
Beautiful.
Thanks, chat, for sticking with us through that long hiatus. We're back in the green room. We are so excited to have you here. And we've got sponsors now. Can you believe it? Our very first sponsor, Dice Co. Are you tired of the same old dice? Well, get ready to roll with Dice Co, where size truly matters. Our dice comes in sizes so tiny you'll need a magnifying glass to see the numbers, or so massive that you'll make your opponents wonder if they're playing a different game. Perfect for those epic showdowns or adding a unique twist to your game nights. Whether you're a tabletop titan or a fantasy fanatic, Dice Co's oversized or miniature dice bring a whole new dimension to your rolls. Dice Co, because regular dice are just too boring.
I love you, AJ.
You know, I ordered the extra small from Dice Co.
Extra small? The extra small is only 5 millimeters big.
Oh boy,
I use a microscope.
I love
I
that.
mean, you have to. You have to.
I love it. I love it. I'm so ready for us to be a podcast, man. That was fantastic.
Wait for the minute-long one.
That'll be great. All right.
So everybody, please, we really appreciate if everybody would like and subscribe as well, and on to that long rest.
Oh, beautiful. All right.
Is
there
AJ our Sam?
Absolutely. With that pitch right there, absolutely.
Chaos.
All right. If there's nothing else, the long rest commences, and you all find a peaceful sleep. The only real sounds that you hear outside are the soft and kind of slow sloshing of some viscous liquid. Almost rhythmic in its tone. After a while, it kind of helps you go to sleep instead of being, perturbing. The long rest comes, and then goes. And with it, so does the tiny hut. As each of you wakes up to find the scene looking quite a bit different. Oh, I can't grab it when I'm not in. Yes, okay, there we go. Oh, come on, you son of a gun. There we go. That's what I wanted. Now, Control Shift. Oh.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh no, what did we do?
Victor!
What happened?
What did you do, Victor?
Oh wow, would you look at that?
No, we let him do it. What did we do?
Right.
Crazy. Well, good thing we have to never come back here again. And if we do,
How are we
we'll be
gonna
fine.
leave here now?
She'll let us leave.
We
Don't you
know
worry
somebody
about
who
it.
knows somebody. We should be okay.
That's right.
But I mean,
yeah.
Yeah, but we're gonna need you to get us a path carved, Victor.
That's fine.
As you guys are talking about that, Victor's, by the way, has not been long resting with all of you. Has been long resting in the bosom of Slime Mommy.
And at no point did he choose
Slime
to
Mommy.
inform us
No,
what was taking place.
no, he's been in utter bliss the entire time, actually.
Do you know how peaceful that was for a meditation spot? Probably the most peaceful meditation I've ever had.
Where is Victor?
I will show you here in just a moment. Give me 2 seconds. I want to make sure you guys are all
Did you
in
get a
front.
picture of Victor in Slime Mommy's bosom commissioned.
Oh man, I should.
Please Photoshop
can we-
this
can
elf
we make
in
that
between these breasts.
Yeah. I mean, I can make a photoshopped slapstick version, but we'll wait on that. For now, as you're waking up, Victor, and Slime Mommy comes back along her way to meet with the group. You watch as she sets Victor down, and you all are very confused because you don't see Victor there. What you see instead
What? What is
Slime
that?
tour.
Is that Slimetor? Am I Slimetor now?
Nah, for now, yes.
I don't see.
I will
Or
fix it.
Rottamills.
I'm good. I just there's a lot of slime that I gotta put to the back. So the front. Okay. Yep,
Hey,
he's right there, and
Maintain the palindrome.
Now he's a little bit bigger.
yes, he is large. But you hear Victor's voice. It sounds a little bit gurgly, but it comes out of this creature.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Victor,
I yeah.
you're looking a little different. You feeling okay?
I've never felt better.
DM, has he never felt better?
Roll an insight check.
Oh god.
He seems good.
Yeah,
With a
this seems
15.
like a natural progression.
I mean, with a 15, you can't hear any pain in his voice.
Feel any different? Looked in a mirror?
I mean, we don't have a mirror around here, so I mean, you know,
What does he
I
say?
just-
Christopher Walken.
I just feel the shame. I just feel the shame. That's all.
You feel the same.
I feel the shame. Yeah.
By this
Does anybody
token,
have any idea what's happened to him?
by this token,
I
does he
mean-
have 4 arms.
He does have 4 arms, yes.
Victor, you should count the amount of arms you have.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 arms.
Also, when you look down in your arms, like you can see that they're like this orangish green color, and that they are very like they're a solid form of slime.
Oh my goodness. Gosh. My arms are slime.
Yeah, your whole body is.
Oh. Who would have thunk, huh? Anyways, I had a really good idea for some mushroom soup. I really think that if we go a little more acidic, then it could really be good. Honestly, it could really be good if it's a little more acidic.
Yeah? How are you gonna add some acidity to it? Some fruit?
You know, lemons, acid, lemons.
Acid?
Lemons,
Straight acid?
acid, lemons.
Mommy.
It sounds like you're sucking on lemon.
Anyways, Slime Mommy, how long am I gonna be like this?
Don't worry, sweetheart. It will only last as long as you want it to. It was a special gift since you were able to find your siblings' homes.
Oh, cool. Do I get any special powers like this?
Absolutely.
Oh,
You
okay.
you can change your form at will, so flying won't be a problem. Climbing won't be a problem. Swimming won't be a problem. You are immune now to quite a few different types of damage. And
Yes.
there are multiple other perks. I'm sure you'll figure it out as you go.
Well, thank you very much. I
You are
really appreciate that.
Very
honestly.
welcome. And you also retain most of what you can do in your mortal form as well. Spellcasting is
So,
not an issue.
oh, good. So, can I just go back and forth between these forms then?
So, the only stipulation, because my power is not infinite, is you can turn into this form once a day.
Ah, I see. Okay. So let's say I was falling 53 foot from the air in a free fall.
Mm-hmm.
bada bing, bada boom, and I'd be fine.
Hypothetically, of course.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically, it depends on how far up you were. And the impact would probably be softened somewhat if you were in your slime form.
Oh, good. But you said I could fly easily?
Easily, yes. Trying to form some wings right now.
I'm gonna try and form some wings.
As your mind, give me just a moment.
My pitch was high, wasn't it, or was it low? I couldn't.
was high.
Damn
It
it!
was a little high, but like, I think it was okay.
That's okay. I'll try. I'll go the other direction because that's not her. Anyways, you try to form wings, and as you put your focus to your shoulders, or where your shoulders would be, and try and produce flaps of some sort. How do you want your wings to look?
I want them to look like bat wings.
You all see out of this, almost like an ooze elemental, out of its back come these large, like, we're talking like almost 30-foot wingspan bat wings come out of the back.
All right, and then I would like to just like take a, give it a couple flaps, take a nice little jog and then see if I can take off.
You do so. As you flap like 2 or 3 times and get a little bit of a running start, you feel yourself starting to lift off the ground, much like you were when you were in that Quetzalcoatlus form.
Okay. Hey guys, look, we're just flying around up here. Look at me. Wow, I can see everything.
Oh, look, it's a bird. It's a plane. Wait, it's slime. Daddy.
No, I'm gonna veto that one immediately.
Oh, I love it.
It doesn't even have Tor in the name.
Slime Daddy!
I'm taller, if you will. All right.
Yes, you can call yourself whatever you would like to. I'm making the stat block as we speak.
Perfect.
Slime Daddy. Slime Daddy.
I'm fine with Slime Tor, but it's Tor, and this one's dealer's choice.
Okay. Well, if it's the dealer's choice, I'm gonna say we're gonna roll for it. Slime Daddy is on the table. So
There's Crown Prince of Slime.
Oh, Crown Prince of Slime, that's on the table.
That's a strong
Slime
contender.
Shifter.
I like Crown Prince of Slime a lot, actually.
No. If it's Slime Shifter, it would have to be the Slime Shifter, like a superhero.
Mm-hmm.
Like he has a little slime emblem on his chest. Because he can take any form.
Well, I gotta say, I do like the Crown Prince of Slime. I think that's where it's going.
Okay.
So we're gonna go with that.
Hell yeah.
People start adding nominations, and it's just like, well.
Well, yeah, I mean, eventually, that depends on the names, but that was just very, like, poetic, almost.
Well done.
I got you, buddy.
Everybody?
I mean, it's no mud bunnies, but
No, I don't think there will ever be a name like that. Oh, boy. Okay.
You all can call me. What was it?
Steve.
The Crown Prince of Slime.
The Crown Prince of Slime. You all can call me the Crown Prince of Slime.
I think I'm just going to call you Slime Tor.
Can I call you CPS for short?
That's really funny. That's really funny.
Yes, because I protected all the slime children for so long.
Oh my god, you actually did.
Mm-hmm.
It worked so many ways.
yeah, well, I'll accept that.
It worked so many ways.
CPS is approachable.
Oh boy.
All right. Well. How about you say, yeah, we get on out of here?
Yes, do we plan to go back
I
through
can't
the
yet.
mirror?
Currently, I can't go anywhere.
Also, we'll say that Lexov should be healthy.
Lexov is healthy, yes. I just need to finish doing this stat block real quick, which should not take me too much longer. And
Yeah, enough. We gotta find this fucking.
Oh, it's gonna be difficult to do this, boys. Whew.
you don't have to keep doing it. It is up to you whether you do, but you don't have to.
I thought you were
really-
like sticking a pencil in your mouth and talking
It's for the immersion. I'm just like speaking out of the right side of my mouth.
out of one side.
Just adding just a little bit of a list.
It sounds
Like chewing on
slightly like Christopher Walken. At
Yeah, it
moments.
Does it? You know,
At moments.
it really sounds like Christopher Walken.
Make
You
it more,
know,
make it more lispy.
it really sounds like Christopher Walken.
now we're in the clown territory for me. Oh.
Oh wow.
Just the
Tell
wettest lisp you
CPS
can
about
do.
all your
The
problems.
wet-
Ladies
the
and
wet-
gentlemen, the Foo Fighters.
The Foo Fighters. Oh boy.
Oh,
Wow.
CPS.
Oh.
I'll be excited to listen to this one.
I do need to get a lot of them uploaded. I have been slacking in that department.
Slacka.
Slacking. All right. I've only got 2 more things to copy and paste, and we will be done. So, multi-attack. And then reach. Yeah, you know what? It's like a slime pseudopod, so let's give it more reach than that. 3, so 10. Of acid. Okay. Stat block is ready for your enjoyment.
Thank you, Chef.
All right. And did somebody else have something? Or was I just...
It says that the character is not in my journal.
Ooh. Let me make sure that is the case. Character... We will... Show to players. Show to everyone.
Hey,
There you go.
the Crown Prince of Slime.
Yes, it will say Golem in a lot of it. I'll fix that later.
Sure. You do you, boo boo.
Oh, okay. I will. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep, no problem.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Mhm.
Okay. Anyways, with that, yeah, you now have Victor in a slime form. Oh, by the way, when you activate it, it lasts as long as one of your beast shapes does. Which I think right now is what, it's your druid level divided by 2, I think. So technically it's 7 hours.
Sweet. Okay. Right on. So is the mirror below us or above us?
It is below, but there, just so that you are aware, there was a like lamplight off to your north that was just in the trees, and it is still there.
I see. What do we want to do, friends?
I don't know what I can do. I'm surrounded by slime.
Well, you see, this shouldn't be an issue. We can remedy that problem pretty easily here. I can one, pick you up and fly you away, and two, ask my mommy just to move it.
One thing that I will direct your attention towards, but not that you can't pick people up, but one of your features is called Acid. A creature that touches the golem or hits it with a melee attack while within 5 feet of it takes 2d8 acid damage.
Alright. So scratch that, I cannot pick you up. But
That's what I figured.
I can have probably slime mummy move this time.
Yes, could you part the slime sea like slime Moses?
Let's see.
She like looks at you and says, she like offers it to you instead. She puts her hand out.
Offers it to me.
Yeah. Yeah, she like, you were kind of asking her to part it, and she points at you.
Yeah. I see. Yeah, I'd like to. I guess, do we want to go up or down? That's the next question.
I would think back to the mirror,
Okay.
or potentially
Because-
forward if we wanted to investigate into this area more. But like, also just, and I mean this very respectfully, fuck this place.
Mm-hmm. Torin did say that there was a lamplight up above us.
Hmm.
So take that information with what you will. Do I mean, I could like go fly up there real quick and just look at it
Yeah.
if we want.
Sure, go scout it out.
Okay. All right, guys, I'll be back in a jiffy.
I was just
I'm
thinking to
gonna-
myself that I missed Steven because he would have already picked a direction.
Yep. Oh, you
wow.
grabbed a few
Well, I
extra
didn't
people.
know that.
It would have just been one.
It's okay. I got him.
Okay.
I'll bring him back. Go ahead.
Thank
Oh
you.
God, we're going.
All right, I'm flying up here.
All right.
Acid damage.
As you fly that direction, you see that lamplight is not a lamplight. There is a like bioluminescence coming from this rather like large mushroom cap. And as you get closer, she looks up and you can see there is a face underneath the cap.
Well, I'll be gosh darn. Hello.
Hello.
And I would like to just land kind of like near her.
Oh.
So that's there's a lot of slime.
Yes, there is. I can take care of the slime. Don't you worry about that.
No, normally, in my experience, slimes don't talk.
Well,
What's happening?
you see, I'm normally a druid, a mushroom druid. Not all that dissimilar from yourself. But
Oh.
I made friends with this lovely lady named Slime Mommy. You can call me one Victor or Crown Prince of Slime.
Oh.
CPS for short.
I didn't realize I was in the presence of royalty. And she quickly bows her head. And then says, I saw you off in the distance. I was told to keep a vigil, so I kept a vigil. I didn't run out to you, but I felt bad. I wanted to help you. I was waiting for you to get here. But it seems like you made your way out all right.
Well, we definitely made it out, but one of our party members sacrificed himself. Do we know if he's alive or not?
You do. You have already tried to send a message to him, were successful, and now know that he is in the hells.
In hell. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
He might have made it to the hells, so he's not in a good spot right now, but
Oh
Okay,
dear,
well-
that is quite dreadful.
yes. Yes, it is. Can you leave? Who are you?
Oh, my name is Beeble.
People, you say?
Yes. I do have two sisters. They're not blood sisters, but they are my sisters. If you wanted to come and meet them, it wouldn't take too long, and I'm sure they'd be happy to help.
Well, you see, me and my friends, I can't really leave my friends right now. So, where are they?
They're in their own demi-plane. I can get us there.
Their own demi-plane, you say?
Yes. Yeah, something to try and keep away from the undead influence around these parts.
There does seem to be quite a bit of that now, doesn't there?
Yes, the door is very close.
Please give me 1 second. I'm gonna go grab my friends.
Yeah.
So they can maybe help too, because I
Please.
don't want to leave them alone.
Yes, that sounds good.
So let me. I'll be back. Okay. I would like to part the slime sea.
All right.
Up to where I'm at.
Okay. Which direction are you looking to have the east parted? Where are you going?
Now, what would be the easiest? Probably like this direction, sort of.
Okay. Yep, I see ya. So we
Yeah.
will move. You see that the slime very much bends to your will. It is.
Perfect.
You want it to move off to the west, and it does so.
Yeah.
Those ones won't quite move that far. They will move up. And you are free to walk the earth. The only difference you all find is that the ground is a good amount softer than what you remembered it being, and it's probably about a good 2 to 4 feet lower.
When does acid stop?
When it's saturated enough, I suppose.
I'm just imagining it like burrowing a hole to the core of Ravnica.
Mm-hmm. Well, something that you are already noticing is that the ground is turning a very deep shade of green. With your intellect, you are kind of assuming that eventually this ground will just become suffused, whether that's consecrated or desecrated, who knows, but in slime.
Interesting.
Beeble, not Bebop.
Bebo, yes, Bebo.
Beep, boop, bop,
Bebo.
beep,
Bebo. Well, you have fun, you crazy kids. You hear Ishjex back there, Slime Mommy, as she is waving to you. I'm gonna make sure that this area is nice and safe for your return. And she continues out in a direction leaving this portion of the forest and seemingly finding new areas to subjugate, maybe? You know, if that would be the right word.
Sounds good. Right. I'm moving you all over here.
Beauty.
Snack, come back.
Snack, come back. You can leave it all on me.
The snack that crackles back.
Love it. All right.
Oh,
Hello, everybody.
hear us.
Guys, I would like you to meet Peebles.
She says, I don't know whether you're saying it right. I don't really care. But it's Bebo. It is good to meet you all. And by the way, she is like up in the tree, like a good 25 feet, just like sitting there, almost like she's attached to the branch.
Bebo or
Bebo. B-I-B-O. Bebo.
Bebo. Bebo.
B-I-B-O. Bebo.
Well, it's
Like-
nice to meet you, Bebo.
It's nice to meet you. I'm glad you're not dead.
Well, I'm glad I'm not dead too.
It is a good thing to be alive. You see that she starts to stammer a little bit. Yeah, it's nice. It's a good thing.
People, excuse me.
Bebo.
Bebo, yeah, sure.
She does start to giggle a little bit.
was telling me that her sisters are in another plane.
Your sisters are?
Can they help us?
I'm sure they could help you. Yes.
All right, then. I'd say anywhere is better than here.
All right.
I would agree.
The door is very close. Just follow me. And you watch as she like stands up, and literally like strands of mushroom start like popping off of the branch, as then her feet come off and plant, and each time you can hear like just a little.
Victor, it's mushrooms.
And she just very, very quickly bebops her way down the tree, and then off to the ground.
I don't know if Victor has any like inflection in this form.
Yeah, he could definitely have some inflection. I mean, you are literally slime, so you vibrate, meaning that you can vibrate more or less depending on what you want to do.
I would like to vibrate surprised and in shock and awe and just like
Literally a
holy
small,
shit.
not small, like a large hole opens up on your frame, and just a very large, like gasping sound.
Yeah. That was so cool. How did you do that?
Oh, there's a little bit of a long story. I'm sure that you don't care. But I think my sisters would like to talk about it. You know, together, not just me telling the story. But I have fungus growing all over the place on me.
Wow, that's incredible. But I love mushrooms. Mushrooms are my favorite. Let's go, gang.
Well, that's good to know. As long as you don't eat me, then we're good.
No. I don't eat sentient mushrooms.
I see. Okay. Follow me. And she gets into the dividing point of these two roots, and you watch she touches the like midpoint of it, and from the bottom, like from where the ground starts, you watch as this V just like kind of cracks its way up the wood, and then very like parts open to make a quite sizable portal. And she says, follow me quickly. We don't have much time. The gate closes fast.
Okie dokie.
and she
Everybody-
rushes through.
Oh, we all should follow her.
I can say everybody was already there. That is fine. We will just gather people so that they are, yes, copyable and pastable. Yes. In fact, maybe, well, whatever. Yes, I will grab y'all. Shift. Okay, there we are. And then add Moors. There we are. Then pop. There. Of course, she is not there yet, so that's fine. We will just grab her and bring her that direction. Bebo. Where are we at? Early. Bebo. There you go. Okay. You come out on the other side, and a very different presence is here. Hopefully I can get this portion of music working the way I wish. We shall see. But you are nonetheless transported to this area. Right here. Did that do it? No, it did not, of course. There we go.
Are we in the Vale?
You come through this
Like
door.
from Game of Thrones.
Not quite. You come through this door, and as you are, like, you have the very, like, palpable sense of, like, musty wood that has been, you know, starting to almost rot from the inside from fungus and other creatures, you know, starting to spread their influence within the wood. But as you continue, it is about like 100-foot jaunt, and you can see the light at the other end of the tunnel. And as you continue smelling, it starts to smell more and more like frankincense and myrrh and like these just very palpable incense. And as you breach the archway, you see a small moon hanging in the middle of what looks like a constellation of stars. As you get closer, you can see that peering down into it, there is a vast space beneath it that you are not quite certain how far its lengths may be. You see a storehouse off to the right that has scrolls and other like wrappings and a bunch of magical just accoutrement that is spread out in the interior. The left seems to go down into another space, though you can see that there is what looks to be some sort of magical barrier erected to keep that area safe. Other than that, Bebo starts to come into the space. Hey, hello, everybody. Oh, I see. Not everybody's here yet. Never mind. But anyway, Zafira, and starts like not sprinting, but like very, very excitedly, almost skipping over to this figure over here. I brought some friends, she says, and Zafira looks up and towards you all. And you see that she has like a very curt expression on her face. You know, not everyone is a friend, right? I mean, I figured they're a bunch of people who were getting chased down by undead and that stupid vampire. I mean. And she talks back. Not everyone who gets chased is a victim, but let's give them the benefit of the doubt, shall we? Hello, my name is Zafira. It is good to meet you all. What brings you to the Everdead Moors?
Well met. Zafira. My name is Abraham Gottard. These
I
are
will
my
give.
companions.
I will give us. Real quick. I'll just give a picture of her as well.
Oh wow.
Oh, she's
Can
cute.
she? Yeah, I was gonna say, can she be a mommy too?
I mean, that's up to you.
Daddy.
Oh man.
These are my companions: Apple, Ezra. Sorry, what's your name again?
Zafira.
No, not you. Sorry, you, Zafira. I'm introducing. What's his name?
Oh, Lexov.
Oh yes,
sorry.
Lexov Morley, I believe it was.
Yes,
Um,
yes.
He's kind of new.
Quite.
But then we have Ishmael, strong as a bull, as you can see, and our good friend Snack, who is a thief with a heart of gold.
Well, I am glad to make your acquaintance. I hope that your mission here is aligned with ours. That would be fantastic. Why, may I ask, were you getting chased by Andros, of all things?
Well, she. I'm gonna talk in my normal voice just. imagine
Please.
my normal voice.
I wanted to be a little bit easier on you. I know immersion is great, and I love it, but...
We were getting chased after we were investigating. What was his name?
Clint.
Lynn.
This gentleman named Clint.
Yes.
And we found our way into a room with a mirror, and we all hopped in the mirror, and then there was a vampire and a lot of undead.
Yes, that is so. Just so that we can be clear, that is part of our mission here. We have lived in these woods for a very long time, long enough to know that it was beautiful before the undead scourge took it. It used to be the bright woad, and now it is nothing more than a decaying husk. And so, if you all are of the same mind, any help that you could provide, I would be very thankful for, but if not...
Well, you see, the undead is gone.
She looks, like, incredulous at you. Like, it's very soft, because this individual, like, has been just a very... Like, it's a soft expression, but... Like, it's the most that you've seen from her yet. And she's just... Yes? What do you mean by that?
Well, you see, there's now a very lovely and wonderful lady down there who has, even taken some things over. She might be getting rid of the undead, but
could you provide a name for this individual, please?
Yeah. I know her as Slime Mommy,
N-
but
I can gather that, and she she looks you up and down. I can gather that much, but name, please.
her name is Ishex, the Slime Sovereign.
Thank you.
Yes.
That means that I can at least interact with this individual, and hopefully we can come to a mutual agreement.
Yeah. I mean, let her know that Victor Rotkiv, also known as Crown Prince of Slime, myself, gives you the Crown Prince of Slime.
Understood.
Excuse me. New title, you know how it goes. But yeah, like I'm sure if you tell her you know me, we're good friends, she'll be more than happy to help.
Beautiful. I will use that as I may. And for the token of you clearing out a large drove of the swamp of Caius, I don't see anything wrong with her maintaining the swamp from now on. But if we can hopefully keep that to that portion of the forest, I would love to see it return to its former glory.
Gotcha. I mean, she's a very reasonable lady, so I would think that could potentially, when you come about,
Good. Good.
I would think she would be able to come to an agreement. I would hope.
I would wear something that's very acid resistant. She likes hugs.
Don't worry. I know how to magic my way around some obstacles.
Okay, good. Yeah, she did call it redecorating the swamp, so it might look a little different when you get down there.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. But it's lovely.
Yes.
Nice green hue.
Yes. I look forward to it. Anything would be better than what it was. I suppose
Anyways,
we should
Yeah.
do some explaining. The main reason being is that even if we did not explain ourselves, eventually you would come to the conclusion. Me, Bebo, and Cordell is not here at the moment, but we are all undead. We were able to retain our awareness through the help of a sovereign, much like yourself. He is a lich, but far be it from most that you've met. He only ever takes energy from those who are willing to give it. And it is part of the reason why we have been kept in the way we are. I'm sure he'll be back shortly as well, to talk about it.
Okay.
But with that in mind, and then as she says that, you hear a rumbling and roaring of flame as the sigil over in this area lights up like hellfire, basically. And
Like fire.
and through the portal, you watch stepping a black knight clad in armor from head to toe, white hair flowing down the back and throughout the sides, as you would see this figure come out.
We're
And-
checking all the boxes today. That's all I'm saying.
And she steps through the flame, seemingly unscathed by it. And she immediately took stock. She scanned over your entire party, saw that Bebo was close, saw that Saphira was close, and nods. New friends, I see. Bebo.
Hello.
And she immediately goes, yeah, new friends. And she's just bouncing up and down as she's saying this. And of course they are. I welcome you here to the Bright Coven. Needless to say, if you do cause any trouble here... And she doesn't really even say another word. She just, hoists the sword that she is carrying on her shoulder off and down to her waist, in a very, ready position.
We are not planning to cause any trouble.
Yes, message received.
We just kind of want to get home.
I understand.
And get our friend.
Also, find this Clint fucker. Actually.
Clint, I've heard that name before. Wasn't Andaros talking about him to somebody? And Zafir goes, yes, I'm sure he was. The problem is there are no real specifics. I'm sure the master will have some inkling over it.
Can I ask who your master is?
I am sure he will be back shortly. His name is Old. Whether you would know it or not, I highly doubt it. But give me just one moment, and I shall share it.
Torin, I swear to God, if it's the turtle druid,
That would be really funny. Oh, it's not.
oh damn.
I'm ready for this history roll.
Okay. Give me just a moment. I need to... Pinterest, come here, my friend.
Could you imagine? If
That would be so fucking funny. That would be so fucking funny. That honestly would have been smarter than what I did, but that's fine.
You can keep
Okay,
that in the back pocket.
absolutely. That would have been very funny. Okay, let's make sure he's not in here. He is not. And I need to go to. Of course, I have to make the what do you call it? The token real quick, but that should not take long. If I can find it, that is. And we will search here. Down a tad. Should be fairly, I believe. Oh, my dogs are barking.
You want me to do an ad read while you do this?
Absolutely.
Wow. Another one.
Well. Adventurers, gamblers, and thrill seekers. You ever felt like your life just isn't chaotic enough? Well, I have a solution for you. Deck of many things. That's right, the ultimate way to say, sure, why not completely upending my existence today? This isn't just any deck of cards. It's a beautifully chaotic mix of blessings and curses. Feeling lucky? Draw a card and maybe you'll walk away with riches beyond your wildest dreams. Or you might just end up losing everything you've ever worked for. Fun, right? You might gain a powerful ally or find yourself suddenly teleported into a fiery dungeon. Because who doesn't love a little unpredictability in their life? It's like spinning the wheel of fortune, but with a lot more fire and brimstone. So go ahead, take a chance. After all, what's the worst that could happen? Oh, right, you could be banished to another dimension or have your soul trapped for eternity. But hey, good fun. A deck of many things, because who doesn't love playing Russian roulette with their destiny?
Beautiful.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, that was incredible.
Oh.
I kind of want to go back.
Are
and
these
buy a pack of Deck
ChatGPT ads? Or are you coming
Just
up?
drop
with
it back
these?
up, reach back from the hells, and just drop the track of many cards at the feet of Victor.
Oh, it's already no. That's the one thing he did drop before he left.
Oh, I thought he took that with him.
No.
Abe's got it.
Abe's holding it? What a
I
lucky
have the
guy.
deck of many things.
But also,
And I am
AJ,
terrified to use it.
Yeah.
are you coming up with these on your own, or are these like ChatGPT ads?
I'm using ChatGPT, but I'm changing them a little bit.
Love it.
Hell yeah.
Love it. Love it.
I'm giving it very, very specific prompts.
Okay. I now have.
Why do I sound like an AI?
You do not. You do not. It's really well done.
It's just like, yeah, I would be extremely impressed if you were improving that on the spot.
Yeah, right?
I'd be like, oh my god, this man is a genius. Get him on SNL.
Get him on there. No. No, I'm giving it very, very specific things to what I want, and then I'm just changing them a little bit.
Well, thank you for the filler, because I managed to
problem.
find the mini that I was looking for. And we will have him in shortly. Order. Yeah, let's do that. No.
I'm not going to be able to stay up insanely late tonight because I have a meeting at 7:15 tomorrow morning.
Understood. Yeah, anytime you need to leave, don't worry about it too much.
Okay.
Like I said, I don't plan on there being combat. If you do go back through the mirror, that will change. But
Oh, okay. Glad we didn't do that first.
Go chasing mirrors. Just stick to the rivers and
Go chase the water mirrors.
yeah.
gonna let your way of nothing happen. But I think I'll move it.
Cordell does say, I'm sure since we are all gathered here, and there are new faces within the Bright Coven. One second, because that name gets me. The Hazaks will be here shortly.
May I roll a history to identify who that is?
Please do.
That's a 23.
23. Give me just a moment. Even that will only give you like the bare minimum of.
Are we still rolling D4s with things? Or is
D4s with
now
things.
finally
Since you have finished a long rest, that has now
then
been
it has-
passed.
Okay, because I was like, oh my god, last year felt like forever.
Yeah, it
Which is great.
should have.
It was great.
And before you really have the chance to like acknowledge the presence, a voice rings out from above the moon that is hanging in the middle of the space. Ah, guests! It is great to see living beings here instead of that trifling, shambling undead. It is good to meet you all. And you all see this figure.
It's a lich.
Very much so. Like there, and he is not hiding it in the slightest. My name, of course, because it would be rude not to give mine first. The Lich King, the Hazaks. What names do I have the pleasure of learning today?
Ezra Ricochet as a kind of curtsy.
It is very nice to meet you. As he does a full sweep of the arms and brings himself down to a very ornate bow.
And I am Abraham Gottrude,
Abraham.
representative of the Selesnya Conclave.
A dignified name, if I ever heard one.
I am Victor Rotkiv, the
Ooh.
Crown Prince of Slime.
And you are very interesting. What form of magic is that? And you do watch as he's like peering at you, and from where the eyes are just empty sockets, you watch them flash with these will-o-wisp eyes for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that is most interesting. She inlaid you with so much of her energy.
Well, she's a wonderful lady, if I do say so myself.
Ishjex really is. I'll have to
Mhm.
talk to her soon.
Oh, you're familiar.
Oh, yes, yes. I spent a little bit of time with her, about 5 centuries ago.
Oh, good. I'm glad you got the pleasure.
Oh, of course. She, like you say, wonderful woman.
I would poke out behind Dave and just be like, I'm Snack, and poke back.
Snack. Something tells me you're not telling me your whole name.
You can call me Snack.
Okay, I see. I just... I want to make this quite informal, if I might. I mean none of you any harm. All I offer is things that you would wish for, in exchange for things you are willing to give. Please do not fret. Do not try to give what you cannot, and don't worry about giving me anything. I have plenty of energy through many other means. I truly mean none of you any harm.
Oh, that's good at least.
As you are doing your history check, Abraham, because Lexov is kind of very standoffish, but I do want to give this to you before I forget. You have heard that name once before. In times far past the ones that you find yourselves in the modern day. There was something that happened in the north. Nobody quite knows for certain what it was or how it came to be. But an undead scourge ripped through the northern lands of ice and snow. Of the names that ripped through it, one of them was the Hazax. But there is annals of him splitting off from his cruel brethren and offering people more beneficial means. Still, it is an offer that comes with a devil's price. The taking of life from you. Or some other thing that he would be taking that would offer him power or sustenance in some way. But it is always a mutual trade. It is always giving of yourself what is being given in return. It is always something of equal, if not even more value, it would seem. If there is anybody else who would like to introduce themselves, you may do so. But the Hazax will not force you.
Tell me, King Bahazax.
Please, the Hazax is more than enough. I left that title when I left my throne.
I have heard your name, read it even in old texts. I know that you broke off from your brethren, running a more fair system of sustaining yourself. I can respect that position.
Well, I thank you for your respect. It is not necessarily what I wish for, to take the life force from others, or their means of living, of keeping themselves sustained. But by them offering, I can provide them with, let's just say, dire times, dire consequences. They come with their own price. And I try to assuage that as I may. But on from more dreary matters. You all are here for a reason, I presume. Is there anything that I could help you with in the interim? This one, of course, depending on what you ask for, can be free of charge. Friends discount. And he looks over at Bebo. Who is still, like, just hopping and buzzing with energy.
Suppose we could ask about Clint. Or ask after him. The Hazaks. Would there be any way that you could arrange or assist in making this come to pass, but get us in a room with Clint?
Get you in a room.
And as Abe says that, he's kind of resting his hand on the busted collar that has been hanging at his hip.
Well, that may be arranged. But first I would like to ask, and forgive me, I pry, it is in my nature. Is Clint your foremost problem? Is it what you need most right now? And he turns his head to Ezra. Or do you need to find a lost love?
Emma is not at her computer.
Son of a
now.
bitch!
Oh, hold on one second. She'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Timing, though.
Honestly, though. Well, he will also continue. Of course, I just didn't see the BRB. I was in both of my windows. I was off in other things. I would have hopefully seen it if it was there. Anyway, he would also kind of pan across the rest of you. Is there not anything else more important? Do any of you need to find something lost, to possibly know something lost to the annals of time?
Torm, is he able to read minds? Is that, like, how did he...
I mean, if you put your mind out for a moment, you feel a presence.
So he, is that how he knew about Ezra's Amandra? Like, is that what he was sensing?
And I mean, so this is a little odd for you, because every time you've interacted with a being that like is directly like tapping into your mind, it's felt very familiar. It's felt very like, oh, this person is kindred to me. It is a psychic power that just is kind of almost inherent in their being. This one, you feel almost like a veil just stretched out across this entire space. And almost like it's a net trying to fish out whatever errant thoughts or emotions are floating in the space.
Hmm. Well, Snack definitely, like... Well, I mean, she doesn't trust people anyway when she first meets him, so it would be very much like, I don't know, trying to not get caught in that net. She definitely
All
would
right.
be like,
For that, I would just like you to roll an intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
You, of course, can add your, the psionic talent die on it as well if you would like to. Because right now, you are attempting to evade it, but you are not making it.
D10. Yeah, I would, yeah.
Yes,
Because
go ahead.
I would really be like, I don't want...
With that, you
So at 30?
can feel yourself barely hidden from this creature. Like you are just below the surface of the net. You can almost feel it skimming the very fringes of your brain. But
So
you
I'm
feel
like,
secure.
Interested? Yeah, I'm super interested, but also fearful of this feeling. Like,
yeah, it's
I
unusual
haven't
and
experienced it before, so
yeah,
very,
also this of all beings in your mind, and I think in the mind of any sane person, would be like, yeah, no, I don't trust you.
Right. Yeah. Which is why. Yeah, exactly. So like, no.
And as you were all speaking, you did, of course, mention that you are missing a companion here and now. I know of another individual who has been spending some time here in the Bright Coven, who has been looking for someone to help him in his journey as well. I'm sure he would be more than amenable to any breathing life form that comes across this way. And with that, he would spread his hand out, and out of this door, which is up and to the left. Of course, I could do a focus ping, but I don't feel like doing it. You would see. Of course, I need to get that frickin' token ready because I didn't beforehand because I'm a numbskull. It's fine. Go here. Go up. I feel like, didn't I get this token already made? I feel like I did. If I didn't, it would be 2 seconds. Okay, let's do that. Up and up and
By the way, Emma is back.
understood. Before we get to that, Matt, what color would you like your outside token to be? Like the rim of it. Are you here, Matt? Please tell me you're here.
I'm here.
Okay.
Am I not?
Yeah. What color? Yeah, what color would you like the rim of your token to be? I'm introducing your character now.
Could it be like a gray?
Of course. Okay, we've got that. There. And then we can just go back to downloads. Put that in here. And then download. Okay, I'm ready. Let's go ahead and upload. We've got the upload in and open down. Characters. We bring you up here. Open up and bring this down. And then drop it right here. As you all watch this individual come into frame, if you would like to introduce your character, describe them for us, please.
Yo, my name's Jessica.
I am a male centaur standing several hands high. I have braids. I'm looking cute. Other things haven't been determined yet.
Did you say Jessica?
Yep.
Yeah,
Let's
with a
go.
K.
Jessica with a K, the male centaur with braids.
With braids
that
in the
is
looking
fishtail
cute.
braid.
Slays
And he's looking cute.
Heard.
He's several hands high.
I like that. Many hands.
So, yeah, several hands. You know.
Several hands.
To
Well, he's a
his
centaur, like a
hip
horse.
I know,
or
but
to
you
his
so
shoulder.
many. You just like several.
I'm several hands high, but don't get
Which-
handsy.
Don't get handsy.
Which are you going to? Is the length, the measure of his hands to his hip, or his to
Or-
human
yeah.
shoulder?
That's it. Yeah, because on a horse
I
it is
let
to
you
the shoulder.
decide that.
He also he said several
Anyway.
hands, like he's being nondescript about how.
Right.
That's very funny.
Make it
That's
be
very
as tall as you want it. Imagine.
Well, it depends on whose hands. I don't want to.
Well, it's the width of the
Discriminate.
hand.
No.
It's the width.
He's super slim. He's got this kind of Appaloosa coloring on his horse
Ooh.
half.
Oh, I love a dappled rump.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Dappled indeed. He looks like he'd be pretty comfortable on a surfboard, if you know what a surfboard is.
As a centaur,
it's
that's
kinda weird.
freaking funny. That imagery right there, oh my goodness. I need it now.
That's great. A centaur on a surfboard.
He's got
Mid journey, make it happen.
gray
Honestly.
eyes. Yeah, that's all I'm giving right now.
Alright.
Other things are to be determined as
Yes,
As-
TBD.
as we spend time with it.
His name's
Things will-
Jessica, doesn't have his last name.
Right.
Just Jessica, like Madonna or
fine.
Cher.
Yeah,
I
just
just go by
Jessica.
one name.
That's great. Yes.
Alright. Since Emma is back, Vahaz was asking everyone what the most important thing might be in this space. And perhaps that might be finding a lost love. As he turns to Ezra.
How do you know about her?
Like I said, it is my nature to pry. If you wish me not to, as your friend has already so skillfully evaded my probing, I can, of course, avoid your mind.
It's fine. But what do you know about her?
What I know would come. I suppose it is a friend's discount after all. I will tell you, at least, that a black citadel has risen in the Everdead Moors. So you are closer than you think. It is to your northwest, as we are in the material plane, as far as the door to this plane
That's
is
what
considered.
was up there. I was trying to remember what you had told us about this space. I was like, I've heard this space before.
Mm-hmm.
It was
Yeah, it's even on the map. Like there's a massive black tower on the map.
Yeah, I remember that. I just didn't remember what you had up there. Alright. So
I can tell you more if that is what you wish. But I may take a few years. Not to, of course, describe it, but off of your life.
Let me think about it.
Most certainly. As you are thinking about it, you guys, of course, can introduce yourselves to Jessica if you would like. Or you can talk with the other denizens.
Hello, brilliant centaur being.
Yo, what's up? What's good? Can I move?
Let me give
Have
you.
I interacted with many centaurs in the Selesnya?
I mean, there's definitely a few.
Is there like a customary centaur greeting that I?
I mean, customary. I mean,
Can I see on his face that he doesn't know how to greet a centaur?
so he's probably greeted a few centaurs in his life. But I will ask you, how would you have a centaur greet someone, Matt?
I mean, we're just like other fucking people, dude. Like, just say hi. I don't know the big deal. I'm a centaur. I got 4 legs.
I mean, for if they are doing like a more like formal greeting, they definitely will do like the horse bow, where like they they put the front foot forward and then they bend the other one, and do like a literal bow.
Yeah, that's formal though.
Yeah, and you are gathering very quickly. This person is not.
I guess I won't do a very exaggerated one, but I will do a small bow.
I will return the bow. What's your name? I like your vibe, dude.
My name is Abraham Gottfried.
Abraham.
And what
You have a Nicky name?
You can call me Abe for short. You can call me the G-Man, but nobody really ever picked that one up.
Well, let's pick it up, dog. I bench 480.
That is impressive.
Not as impressive as them looks and that jawline you're sprouting. My God.
He's quite the flatterer. I think you and I are gonna get along well, Jessica.
Dude, we're gonna have fun.
I love that your cleric's a dude. That's great.
I was like, I want him as fratty.
Oh, come
on. If polos were a thing in Ravnica, he'd wear one.
2 of them?
Two polos on.
2 polos, both collars popped.
That's right.
So
Yeah,
I
so
saw this
funny.
entire interaction. Apple is going to
I swear if you call my foot cat.
take a couple of steps forward, go into his shell, spin around, and then pop out of his shell in like a lounging position, and he's gonna go, "Asa."
Turtle man, you
And
got
he's
moves.
You know I did. Obviously, Apple's interacted with dozens of centaurs.
Can you polish your shell?
You know it.
Do you think I could paint your
What is
shell?
this dialect you're using, Apple?
I'll tell you about it later. And he's gonna reach back into his like shell. He's gonna take out an apple and like hold it up to him with both hands. Like, go for it.
Oh, the fucking heck. I can't resist a good golden delicious.
And I'm gonna pet his head very gently.
And I just go.
And I'm gonna look over at Abe and I'm gonna wink at him and go, "Asa."
That's awesome. I love it.
Can
gosh.
AJ have an inspiration? Because that was hilarious.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank God. I didn't have any inspirations.
By the way, this is the music that should have been playing the entire time that we were in this place, but that's fine. It's very quiet, and so you might have to turn Sonata up, but...
Jessica, come meet the others.
Okay. I'm just chomping.
This apple is fantastic. Like, it tastes like a cinnamon cider.
Oh, fuck yeah. How many percent ABV is this apple?
I couldn't tell you. Just wait till you meet the guy that made them.
Don't tease me with a good time.
I love you, dorks.
I can't.
Gold.
I can't.
Yo, oh, what are you doing? And I just look at these beautiful human beings and non-human beings.
Are there any? Is Lexov?
There is no true human being in this space.
Oh, really? Lexov isn't either?
No.
Mhm.
No, the one time that, it was way back in the campaign, but there was one time where you all were waiting in line to meet Evaria, and he went through the line, like, ahead of everybody else, and somebody was saying, "Oh, that's not fair," and you watched as he sprouted skeletal wings out of his back.
Damn.
I feel like the vibe of Jessica's the lumpy space princess from Adventure Time.
Oh my god.
I feel like that's the vibe
yeah,
I'm
it's
getting.
I like it.
I haven't seen this, but I'm gonna look.
Oh,
That's cute.
It's gonna be 100% on. You're gonna be.
By the way, as you all are greeting each other, just something important to note, because you all have high passive perception, like out of the corner of your eye, and every once in a while when you look up, the Lich is literally like plucking stars out of the galaxy that is around him and like looking and peering into them for a moment before like brushing them off to the side and finding another one.
No, don't worry about Licky Ricky. He's super specific.
Oh my god.
You do always have the best nicknames.
Oh, stop.
If a Lich could smile.
So a few things about me. I love cheese and apples and smorgasbords. I enjoy eating grass, but not all grass.
Only the good kind of grass?
Well, my mom used to say all grass is good grass unless it tastes like ass. So, yeah.
Your mother is a very smart lady.
What are you?
Yeah, you see a giant four-armed slime monster, basically.
Well,
Such a majestic prince.
it's nice to meet you, Jessica. I believe it is sorry, is in order. My name is Victor Rotkeev, the Crown Prince of Slime. You can just call me Vic. You know, we don't have to make this formal.
Phil.
Yeah.
Give me
Yeah,
a jiggle.
I just jiggled.
I mean, yeah, how hard do you want to jiggle?
I mean, I gave him a good jiggle, like
Yeah,
from my
you-
nose all the way to my head. Just
Yeah,
like-
you watch as there's just like a wave from where he is anchored into the ground. There's like a wave where he goes forward about a good 3 feet and then launches back the same distance, just like waving all the way up his body.
Think like Ditto when Ditto is dancing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Or like the wave when, you know, people are like pointing out and watching people go that way, but it's just one creature who's doing it.
You know, I'm not a very
To
good
his own
swimmer
way.
because I'm so scared of water.
That's all right. You know, We can't.
Of
all be,
course, you have to give
praise
something to me to
words.
scare the shit out of this character with. Wait! You were the one who talked about a surfboard! What?
No, look, yeah, I love it, but it scares me. And I do things in life that scare me. Like Licky Ricky, he's kind of weird. But he's my kind of weird, and I'm okay with that.
Oh.
Jessica, you really seem to know what you're about.
Okay. This is happening, and I think this solidly can be said. This is the first time I'm giving a character inspiration for just like starting off just being totally them. You gained an inspiration for being this character. Oh no.
We love Jessica.
How many people do you know like this in Hawaii?
At least 5. I am painting a picture of people I know.
I love it.
I was like, just imagine these dirty blonde curls on this guy, and you've got it.
All right, but yeah, Jessica. I am.
Oh, me?
Not normal. Yeah, you.
Because you're not
so
looking
I'm
at
not-
me. I want you to look at me.
All right, I'm gonna form eyes in my
Yep.
slime and stare at him.
How many do you want to form?
Oh,
5.
Okay, five eyes just like protrude out of random places or in succinct places, however you want to do it, and are now peering at you.
whoa. You got like 25 vision.
Yeah, you can say that. But I'm not normally a slime. Normally, I'm a druid who. Hey, get down! Get down! What are you doing? Sorry, I had to yell at the cat.
Okay, get down. Get down.
normally, I'm a druid with mushrooms all over me. And I have this little dude named Frank who runs around me. He tends all the mushrooms.
As you are mentioning these things, Bebo then like looks at you. You are? What? Why are you not that? What? Like she is just super excited.
Would I be able to, because Slime Mommy changed me into this, would I be able to unchange myself and then change myself back at any point? Today,
So
or...
yeah, I'm not gonna make this will not be an expended use of your
Perfect
slime.
All right,
That's fine.
I would like to change back to my normal form.
Okay, you do so.
Where am I? There we go. Yeah, so Jessica, this is what I normally look like.
I walked right up to him, and I just looked down. And
Where's-
I have this.
Where's your beetle? Where's your beetle? Where's your beetle? Where's your beetle? Where's your beetle?
I'm like, you lied to me?
Hold on, Bebo. Jessica, no, I did not lie to you. I just can take 2 forms.
Where's your beetle?
I'm a
Where's your beetle? Where's your
druid.
beetle? Where's your 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 beetle?
Beetle. Just a beetle.
Bebo's gotta see the Frank.
Beepo and I want the beetle.
The people.
Victor, where is Frank? He hasn't come up for air in a while.
I just start stamping my hooves. Beetle.
Frank's been busy, tending to all the mushrooms and whatnot, but he's still around. Don't you even worry about that.
Are you not gonna show me the beetle?
I don't think anything actually happened to Frank.
Where's the beetle? I'm scared for him now.
Torrent, where the hell is Frank?
I don't know. On your body, I presume. That he's your beetle.
I'm calling for him. Why hasn't he showed up?
Oh, I didn't hear that. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. a prison of my own making for this little character. Oh, that's funny shit right there.
I could have tried to stand in. Yeah, Mom.
You gotta let Angela do it
yeah.
this time.
No.
Do it.
Yeah, boss. What do you need? What do you need?
Frank, some folks would like to meet you, actually.
Oh, not every day I meet new folks.
Yeah. And I have him like climb up onto my shoulder and then down my arm, and I just like hold him out in my hand. Everybody, this is Frank. Please say hello to Frank.
Frank. Hello, Frank.
Franklin.
Oh, she's super excited. Whew. That's a lot right there. But wait a minute. And then like he takes a closer look at her. He flies off your hand immediately and just like starts just looking at the cap that is on her head. Boss, this is an actual mushroom. It's not even just a hat. It's a mushroom. And he like starts just diving down and around, and you hear her start to giggle as like he's just combing her body.
Oh
and
gosh.
yeah, and she's just giggling the entire time. Holy sh! She has holes in her. You just hear like this very like muffled now scuttling, and she's like, "Oh, wait a minute." But she's still laughing and having a freaking great time.
Frank, contain yourself. Don't be too intrusive, please. Can she understand Frank? Like, what languages does she speak?
I can understand most animals. Yeah.
Frank, brother, I'm gonna need you to chill, okay?
Boss, it's so hard right now. So hard to just calm down. Look at this. And of course you can't see it, but he's gonna roll a wisdom saving throw. He is a beetle. He does not have high wisdom. Okay, a 10. Not high enough. Boss, she has mushrooms in her body. In him. Like it's in here. Like
Yeah. So Frank. She is technically undead, so that does not surprise me. What?
I gotta take one. I got it. Just one.
Frank, don't take a mushroom. No, those are hers.
Hey, Frank, you can take one, but please don't take more than that.
Oh. Frank, did you hear her?
Before you can really get that word out, like you watch as he flies out from under her clothes, and brings you back this mushroom that it is white in color. It's got like a blue dapple throughout it, and it's got these like iridescent gemstones almost that are protruding from the cap. Also, like very blue in color.
Frank, this is an incredibly beautiful mushroom.
I know.
Can you go cultivate it and make sure it's incredibly safe? We don't want to lose this one.
Absolutely, I can do that. And like the most ginger you've ever seen him be, he is crawling down and finding a perfect area for it.
Thanks, buddy. That is literally Frank right now.
Yep. It's them both, quite honestly. And Bebo's just like, it was very nice to meet Frank. He's very friendly.
Yes, sometimes he can be a little too friendly, but I'm glad you appreciate him.
Oh, very much, very much.
Oh man. But yes, this is my normal form. Like I said earlier, I'm also kind of a mushroom guy.
Yeah, you're a fun
by the
guy.
way, if it was not apparent, this I'm sorry for talking over you.
You good?
But if it's not apparent, this woman is a halfling. Like she's tiny.
Okay.
And she just wraps her arms around your waist and is hugging you.
Oh, thanks. I'm just gonna embrace her and give her a big ol' hug back.
And then she starts like bouncing in your arms. It's so good to have new friends. Okay. And now, yes, you can all now talk. Like the chaotic din that is Bebo will continue, but you can all talk amongst yourselves. So.
Oh man.
Dorn, has Snack ever seen a centaur?
Yeah, you've seen a centaur before. There was one that followed you on your journey towards the first time you went to Vez-Talon. Yep.
Right.
Yeah,
But
she
yeah,
was much smaller than this one. Like she was very I would say meek of her frame. Like she was just pretty small, almost like a pony-sized one.
Okay. I just feel like Snack would be interested in like like checking out the physique of.
Absolutely. The one thing that probably strikes you very. Go ahead.
No.
You can pet me if you like. It's no big deal.
I think it's more
You've
about like
gotta
the
be
rippling of the
kidding me.
muscles. It's really. I feel like
Oh, my
The-
rippling muscles.
you have quite.
Buy
quite
me dinner first. Oh my god. It got me blushing, dude.
Just fascinated. I'm Snack, by the way. Jessica. I heard your name.
Snack,
Nice-
yes you are.
Well. Okay.
Oh god.
I'm gonna grab Ishmael, and not that I can move him, but I'll just move by him and be like, "This is Ishmael."
Is she with the Mishy? What's up?
I wonder what Steve.
I'm so sad, Steven.
Me too, man.
Oh
Yo, have you seen Chapel Roan? Also, Roan and then Roan the horse. Anyway.
Oh, I got that joke. That's good.
Thanks, sweetie.
Good job. Yeah.
Big pony.
Did you do a lot of research into horses for these jokes?
I did not. That honestly came off the cuff.
Oh, damn.
That's good stuff.
This character is 20 minutes old. Or whenever Torin and I talked about it.
Hey Matt, can all of your characters be 20 minutes old? This is so fun.
What if I get sent to hell again? We'll do it over again.
Torin?
I'm on it. I'm on it. He'll be sent to hell within the next. Yeah, within the next hour. I can guarantee it.
Every time we have a session, he has a new character.
It's just a collection. It's like the Deadpools in the void.
Yeah,
Spoilers.
It is a spoiler for sure, but that's fine.
Wow.
Sorry, fans of
Oh
Marvel.
my
Yeah.
god.
Oh yeah, AJ's definitely gonna be our spoiler alert guy too. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
We are our ad read and spoiler.
Uh-huh. All right.
And HR.
Yeah. I have a complaint.
And then I look over to this Mercedes Benz of a thing
Yep.
and say, "Oh, let's you're giving me some severity, and I'm not digging it. So like, what's your problem?" Wait, I know what it is. I get it. And I
Please
lean down and
elaborate.
You're in a bit of a dry spell, aren't you, Lexio? I don't know his name yet, but you're in a
You're right.
dry
Right.
spell, aren't
If you're implying what I think you're implying, no.
you? You don't
I'm
know
not.
what I'm implying. Just ask me what I mean.
Have I had sex recently?
What?
Is that what you're talking
Dude.
about?
Dude, don't be crass. No. No, look at your outfit. You look dusty as hell.
Oh.
Look like you need water. You're dehydrated. God,
Okay.
why is everything about sex for people? I don't get it.
You, like, literally put him on his back foot. It's like, maybe I do need water. I don't.
Listen, I drink 3 gallons a day. Skincare, the best routine you can do is moisturize inside and out. Trust me.
No sooner than you are all talking about it, Zafira, like, you watch as she conjures, like, a glass decanter of water and hands it over to Lexov. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem, little man. What's your name?
Lexov.
Tell us who you are.
Lexov
What are your
Morley.
fears? Lexov. What are you afraid of, Lexov?
I feel incredibly uncomfortable talking about that. I guess.
That's a good fear.
Yeah.
Well, listen, man, I'm gonna crack you, and we're gonna talk.
Okay. I think I need to get out of here.
Oh my god, never mind. I just thought of a great joke and pun, but I'm gonna save it for when the time is right.
Beautiful. Please do.
It's honestly good.
Write it down in the chat so you don't forget it.
I got a post-it note right now.
Beautiful. As you all are conversing and making introductions, Cordell does come walking over. If you all are staying here for any length of time, we can make more of the doors open to you. Where Jessica came out of, we do have some quarters. Just so you are all aware, time does pass differently here in the demiplane. It is far slower in here than the material, meaning days could pass by here and it would be a few moments in the material plane. So, the lodging here, of course, is free, but if you wish to partake of any of the Master's power, then he will name the price.
Yeah, don't be stingy with Licky Ricky, okay? He's got your back.
That's fair. Have you asked anything of him?
What should I know?
I don't know.
Oh.
He literally anything. And he would name a price, and if you wanted it for that price.
So I'm in the market for a special lance. And I don't know what. I've been on the marketplace. I've been making inquiries. I just want to know about a lance. Licky Ricky, do you have an idea of a magic lance that would do some cool things? That'd be great. Please sign Jessica.
I have some ideas. I could simply pull one out of thin air. That being said, it depends on what you are looking for. If you want something of artifact quality, that would be somewhat of a quest. I cannot simply pull artifacts out of thin air. But
Alright, Indiana Bones, where's the artifact?
There are a few. One would be over in the jungles of Kahasa Urat. One would be deep beneath the ocean on its floor, somewhere in the Vivirion. I can, of course, pinpoint that for you. Another would be somewhere underneath the Crimson Peaks. But that one, of course, has an owner that you might have to take it from.
Mm. These all sound pretty high impact.
Very high
I'm
impact.
looking for high reward, low risk. Do you have something in the market like that? The middle
depends.
management of lances. That's what I'm
It
after.
depends on how you play your cards. The jungles of Kahasa Urat and the ocean floor are probably the ones that you could maybe veer past the dangers that lurk and the obstacles that lay. The Crimson Peaks, however, its ruler would be, you would be hard-pressed to find yourself in their lair and not be noticed.
Gotcha. Got an RSVP. Okay. Got it. So I'm good. I thought about it, and I'm not in the realm for a quest right now. It seems like these fellow people want help, and so I'm gonna do that.
Beautiful.
But thank you, Licky Ricky. You are, without a doubt, the cleanest skeleton I've ever seen.
Thank you, I do try to keep up on that.
The drip, the sheen, oh. I feel like I'm going to dream as Jessica tonight.
I hope you do, friend.
Jessica is fantastic.
Agreed.
Alright, salutations, bravs and bravettes. I'm gonna go with Babe the Babe.
Of course, if you want to come back anytime, the door is always open. At least for you.
Oh,
And
you too, brother.
you watch as plucked from one of these stars is a very translucent, wispy gray star that he passes down to you, and it floats into the hand of Ezra.
What floats in the hand? A star?
Yes, a tiny gray wisp-like star. And he mentioned that the door would always be open to you. He would also mention, of course, any time that you find yourself in need of some hospitality, simply say my name, and the door will open. It doesn't need to be simply here. It can be anywhere.
Thank you. I will remember that. How do you say his name?
Bahazax.
So, kind of nervous. We haven't met yet, and I think we should. Talking to Ezra.
Oh, hi. I'm Ezra.
And I, toy with my hair. I put it back behind my very sharp ear. and as I do so, I go, now, You think my ear is sharp? Wait, I can't do this.
Wait, I gotta put my hair behind my ears
You
then,
can
because
do
my
it.
ears are pretty sharp too.
You get cable TV on those things?
I don't know what cable TV is. What is that?
Yeah. It's all the rage in some of those stars that Licky Ricky's pulling, but it's not a problem. He just gave you keys to the castle. I'm Jessica. And I put up my hand.
Like out of your left ear, you hear Ezra. Cable to TV is something that the Zet are working on. They haven't quite got it yet.
Ah, sounds like it would be fun.
It depends on your flavor. I mean, if you want leisure, it's great. But I'm an action, high-profile centaur. I don't stay still long enough for streaming or cable.
So it's something that you have to sit still to do?
Yeah. You gotta sign up for it. I mean, part of the problem is that they just get you with all these different kind of options and platforms. Like, I want this show, but it's on this platform. I get that platform. I like another show, and it's on a different platform. I gotta go to that one.
So it's like a play.
Yeah, kind of. Like Tag. Yeah.
I think I'm very much like that. That
Yeah.
sounds very nice.
We could play sometime if you're like into it or not, but totally chill if you're not.
Can I say one word and like become some sort of character of my armor?
I mean, yeah, you could. Yeah, go for it.
Oh, I do so love to play different characters.
Yeah, and you watch as the dress immediately shifts to like almost a ball gown.
What? My gosh, Ezarella. Frickin' beautiful.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Although it's more about the talent than the look.
Skill is half the serve, bro.
You seem like a very interesting character. I've never met anyone like you.
Nah, nor will you. One of a kind. Unique. And devoted to spontaneity. Also, balance. Because I got 4 hooves.
Is the rest of your race like you?
Wow. I don't know that I think in those terms. I mean, I feel like we're all just one soul kind of sharing a bit of the spotlight, if you know what I mean. But if we get into specifics on like what husk I'm wearing in this lifetime, yeah, I feel pretty resonant with other centaurs.
You're killing me with this, man. Like, holy crap.
Like one husk?
I've actually
So-
known several centaurs in my time in the Selesnya, though none of them with so vibrant a personality.
You stop before you get a smooch.
It's a very interesting belief, believing that all of us are connected in one way or another.
Yo, how do you feel about that? And he obviously is a little nervous about her answer there.
Well, I mean, there's definitely people on this plane of existence I would prefer not to share a spirit with.
Yeah. Like who?
Someone from my past. She kind of looks away.
So I see that's a sensitive subject. I'm going to move on. But you and I are going to reroute once we get some trust built between us, and I would really cherish to learn about you. But right now, we're good, okay?
Jessica's gonna be the reason Abe finds out what happened to Ezra.
Yep.
Jessica, I must say, you are delightful.
Stop. Stop. I'm Jessica, dude. We just met. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Don't be sorry.
Yeah, I mean, if you're talking as Matt and saying you're sorry, do not be sorry. This is freaking fantastic.
This is wonderful.
The thing is that not only do I love Jessica as a player, but like everything your character has said thus far is like right up Abe's alley.
The vibrations, man. Only good vibrations here.
Jessica is Abe's kind of centaur.
So I look around at the group. I'm feeling pretty ready. I'm getting a little anxious because we're stuck in one place and I don't like stillness. So can we like
Yes. Where do we go from here?
Well,
what are you chasing?
that does depend. As Vahazax speaks. Do you want to find that lost love? Do you want to find Clint and get some vengeance wreaked on the poor sod? Or then he peers over to the rune that Dame Cordell came through. Do you want to visit hell? I can't guarantee we'll find your friend, but like I say, there is a price for all things.
It's a lot to put on decisions.
I am very good at that.
Does anyone else have an opinion on what we do?
I mean, we are doing this for you. Ultimately, I think your word carries the most weight.
And I will not push or pull you in any direction. This is your choice to make.
Well, even if my words carry the most weight, does anyone else have any other words besides Abe, I guess?
Well, I mean, whether it's Clint or the one you love, you're gonna have Frank and me, and by all means, maybe a poison mushroom or two, if you need it. But I mean, I'm always down for some murder. You guys know me. You know me.
You know me.
Luckily, the armband is off of you at this point. By the way, you still have a small mushroom latched to your waist. She has not let go yet.
I'm just gonna tap her on her mushroom head. Just like sweet little loving like taps. Just like, oh, hey.
Yay!
It's like a little sister.
Very.
What do you think, Apple?
Say that again.
Oh, we're deciding between Well, I apparently am deciding between, but I want other people's opinion. Going after Clint, going to find Amandra, or heading to hell.
Oh man, there's a lot of tough choices there.
Yeah, there are. That's why I'm
Have we
asking
tri-
other
have we
people's
tried rolling
opinion.
for it?
No one has given me an opinion. They just said they'd follow me.
All right.
Well, you can
Well,
still roll for it and then, you know,
I'll
have
follow you.
have like a decision kind of be made from that. I know whenever I flip a coin or something like that, I usually am like, oh, but I'd really rather do this.
That's true, but I want to get people's opinions
Torn.
first.
I've
feel like
been
we
doing
need to
that.
go
That does
with
help.
Clint.
Well, if you
It does.
Yeah, it really does.
seek my opinion, I guess I could give one. And returning a hand to the collar on my waistband, I wouldn't mind paying Clint a visit.
Snack?
Yeah. You know, I'm torn because I know how much Amandra means to you and how long you've been without her but now, you know, Vasul's gone and I don't know, I have to think he'll be okay while we're doing other things. But
Abraham, could you roll me a history check? In fact, anybody who's proficient in history can roll it.
I am.
12.
Unfortunately, your knowledge of the Hells is very limited.
I'm not proficient in history.
Although the
Can I
king
roll one
said.
anyways?
I'm
yeah,
going to limit
not
this
even
to
fine.
people who are proficient. If you have like a, you know, a +5 or higher, then I'll allow it. But
Damn it! I have a
Who is
+4.
proficient in it?
It's a +2.
Is it just
I think it's just
Abe?
Abe.
Or not? Okay, not as
It used to be Vasul, but Vasul.
Well,
yeah, right.
that's true. Okay.
Mhm.
I'll
That's
check
how
Ishmael
the
real
Roman
quick, but I
history
don't
works.
think
I
so.
I didn't think so, either, but it's just like, what about?
He's got no. He does not have. Oh, but honestly, I can check him real quick.
But
Because
I mean,
he'd feel like affording you guys some things. You guys have been through some shit.
yeah. Well, that's
No, he's not proficient. He is very bad at it, actually.
Oh, worse than
What
me.
if I have a +4? You said +5.
I did say +5. Yeah, since you are a bard, I will allow it.
Yay!
You talked him into it.
You did.
No one else was rolling.
18. Well, yeah, no one else could, because nobody else is proficient.
Patient, please.
With an 18, you rolled above a 15. There is a time dilation that happens when one is in hell. And usually it depends entirely upon what the creature who is influencing it is wanting. So whether it is moments stretching into years or years stretching into moments, shrinking into moments, I should say. It can be either one.
Oh God, then that could see that makes me think we did help us.
I mean,
I also feel like
But-
knowing that vampire, he's stretching moments into years.
Yeah.
that is a
would be
very,
torture.
very good assumption.
But Angela says that she likes Jessica too, so.
Right?
But Jessica?
I mean,
Well,
there
we can't have
has not been a
Jessica
single
plus
character
one.
that y'all have made that I've been like, man, I hate that character.
Yeah, well, that's
They've
true.
been
That
fantastic
was
all.
Right.
Yeah, no, I have not. I mean, you might think differently, but I have not been targeting a single one of you, except for when
I
the
just
story
think that-
dictates
I can
me to
think
do
of a
it.
character that you hate that's not actually one of our characters.
Oh yeah, Clinton. Yeah, no, I loathe that character. Anytime I play him, my skin crawls. But you know,
Yeah. Well, now this decision just got more difficult. I'm sorry, Ezra.
I mean, Vasul's chilling in hell. He's all right.
I don't know if chillin'
We
would be.
just got Jessica, people.
Well, that's what I said.
I love
That's what I
Vasul. Vasul is a brother to me, but Jessica is.
That's
This needs to be explored.
what I said. I said that's what I love Jessica. Speaking in third person, so you can understand that Snack wants Vasul.
well, and the one way I will put it, just so that I can give you all some awareness to it, if you venture into hell, it will be a journey to get Vasul back. If you travel, regardless of which route you take, it will be a journey.
Yeah, makes sense.
I feel like that would be a very hard shift of focus.
It would be extremely, but that is something that has happened to this group of people often. I once again, I'm not pushing or pulling you guys any direction. I'm just laying the cards out on the table.
And there is the chance that hell is too tame for Vasul's chaos. And they just kick him out.
Truly, there's
Because
every
then
possibility.
he'll become the Lord of the Hells.
There's no way to know that for sure.
Sweeps his way to victory.
And Clint,
Well,
like
thank
as we're speaking, is still hurting people and using people and
Absolutely.
Right? Like
Yeah.
this is just.
Oh yeah, no, that is
it's
his
not.
pastime. Like
Yeah.
where
So it's.
where frickin' Andros loves to find his own little placing things, so does Clint. That's why they get along.
Mm,
They're all psychos.
Oh yeah, no, they are narcissistic assholes. There's no two ways about that.
Well, trying to think about this logically. If we go after Clint, we'll still get information about Amandra from Abe's friend. But if we go after Amandra, we don't have any for sure that we get information about Clint. And things that I've heard about hell, I feel like we could potentially wait with Vasul. So I feel like trying to at least take the information or the emotional side out of it and just doing logically, as much as I don't want to do it, Clint might be best.
Ezra, I understand your reservations, but I think this is the best decision, honestly.
Let the traumatized decide.
Well then, I believe it is settled. Consensus has been met. Is there anything you would like from me? I know you already have his whereabouts. You do not need that from me. But if you do wish for a chance to get a one-on-one, I may be able to arrange such a meeting.
I do think I'd like that.
Then allow me to name my price. For a man as despicable as Clint. I do very much like your group. But, as with any tip of the scales, taking him away from the world would take away much suffering. 10 years off of your life, however long that may be.
take them.
Abe, no. 10 is a lot.
It's okay.
No, it's not.
This is all of
I'm
your
still
decision
young.
to make.
I'm spry. I can afford 10 years.
You
There's
seem
no haggling system here, is there?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I figured it best to ask.
It is a
busted
good
me
ask.
10 years off of one person.
I could parcel
Well,
out.
for what it's worth, I feel like I'm really about to crack this trick. I find that my key seems to have a regenerative property, like slows the aging process anyways.
I will mention to you, friend. Regardless of how much power you might glean through your life, this contract between you and I, it will surpass.
Does the 10 years have to be for one person?
No, it does not.
Oh, then we could spread it out.
You could.
I cannot ask that to people.
Ultimately,
Okay.
it is your decision to make.
I don't remember how old I am.
Yeah, I don't know if you have it written down on your character sheet. I know there's a little gearbox
I
that'll.
do 32. How long do half elves live?
Normally around 150. If you were like, human and elf. The other mixes live a little bit
Half
longer.
elves mature at the same rate as humans and reach adulthood around 20, but they can live much longer, often exceeding 180 years.
Oh, there you go.
Take my 10 years. This is my burden.
The deal has been struck. And if there are no other objections, he reaches his hand forward, and you feel a tug from your heart, and you feel it skip a beat as a small star is plucked from your chest and floats within the space. He draws it close to him, watching for a moment, and then passing it into the pool.
Well, hopefully they weren't the best 10 years.
Unfortunately, you will never live to know. But the potential given is potential gained as he unfolds his hands out, and you watch this iridescent, pale blue glow start to form in his hands. And each and every one of you feels this pull upwards and a shift as you are pulled from this space and into another. Now, In fact, I think this would be a great stopping point. Mostly because y'all are going to be meeting Clint here real soon. And starting that would be a fantastic thing to do when next we meet our heroes. With that, the recording is